looking Justin?
That's a good question. I mean,
when I look at Gaethje, I'm like, he's got all the tools and the weapons. Ilia Topuria is heavy on the lead leg. Justin Gaethje's got a heavy leg kick. He's got a great uppercut. He's fighting the shorter fighter in Ilia Topuria.
He's a bigger guy.
He's a way bigger guy.
He's not making 145 ever.
No.
He's a much bigger guy. He's a really good wrestler, and he's a nasty striker. And he's also a kind of a fucking savage. Like he's
not kind of.
Yeah, I mean, like a
Total.
real savage, not like pretending. Like when he fought Michael Johnson in his UFC debut, he just threw himself at Michael Johnson, and he did the same thing with Paddy Pimblett.
Yeah,
the Paddy Pimblett fight, he could have fought that fight a lot cleaner.
Yeah,
and he just said, "Fuck you! I'm just gonna walk you down and just blast you every chance I get and break you up." And that's what he did.
Después de lo que dijo Justin, tienes más motivación para noquearlo. A ver, nunca me ha faltado la motivación para noquearlo, pero antes como que tenía un approach un poco diferente, le tenía un poquito más de respeto, lo veía un chaval más normal, más decente, pero ha demostrado, bueno, ha confirmado ser un idiota. Siempre tenía como que el presentimiento, pero como no lo había visto tan de cerca. Justin is Tavi.
All I'm going to need is 2 minutes in the afternoon with you. Then I'm going to put you to sleep in front of your whole family, your country, in front of everyone.
Just focusing on how to be perfect is all I will focus on. Lots of praying, for me and my opponent for no chronic or injury or serious injury. I don't wish to hurt my opponent severely. I want to knock him out, but the human body is resilient. He'll come back from that.
Yeah.
Same for myself. Yeah, just trust in the process. I put myself through so much work, sacrificed so much. 3 times to go in there with any expectations. I'm expecting, I'm fighting someone that's so good at fighting. World-class fighter. His last 3 finishes are absolutely spectacular. And I have a huge challenge ahead of me. I'm 5-1 underdog. And of course, the world's counting me out. And I thrive under pressure. I love pressure.
I didn't count you out at all. That's why I trained my ass
I
off.
love these situations. That's what I love. I love these situations. I love you knowing that you're going to knock me out, because when it goes to the second round, it goes to the third round, you're gonna be like, oh, I talked all this shit.
Bro, there's never going to be a second or third round. That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. I'm going to
You're just going to look stupid when we get there. You're going to look stupid when we get there.
Okay.
And it's like, oh, it's round 3.
Okay, I like that. Okay, boys. Hey. I like what we're doing. Now, this is why you guys are the main event, by the way. This is why you are.
We get to fight each other, so none of this matters. We get to fight each other in a few days, so he can be as emotional as he wants. It really does not bother me one bit.
Justin, the only thing that I can tell you is that you're going to feel something that you never felt. You never faced someone like me. Never.
I've been knocked out cold. I've fought over 30 times. There's nothing you can show me or make me feel that I haven't felt before.
Ilya, he's saying you've never felt the Gaethje effect.
That's true.
Ilya, that's what he...
It's just me and Mr. King over here trying to fuck each other up.
I love the fact that you're calling me King.
Oh, yeah. See, you're a narcissist. I ain't calling you King.
That. I love it.
Kind of my fault, I think, because I said it, and then, Gaethje, that's on me, Justin. That's fucking on me. I want to let you know.
I just want to pump up his ego because he's...
Forget the punches, because the mind games are already exploding, while the actual war still waits ahead. As fight night draws closer, Ilia Topuria and Justin Gaethje keep firing sharp verbal shots, pushing the excitement surrounding their massive showdown even higher.
And that was only 3 weeks ago. All of a sudden, from the best I could tell, the genesis of this was Justin Gaethje saying that Ilia thinks he's a king. He does these interviews and he's this annoying little guy and he thinks he's a king, and then said, I would have left him too. And that's referencing what we believe to be a split up within Ilia's household. And I got to just say that because this has actually never completely been confirmed, but it also hasn't been denied. And that time that Ilia had off, he did say it was personal reasons. And I'm telling you this because that's a pretty nasty line. That's a pretty nasty thing to say. And Ilia responded by telling him that. Ilia responded by saying...
The rivalry instantly boiled over the moment the two fighters came face to face, wasting no time trading fiery verbal shots. Justin Gaethje brushed aside the idea that real hatred is required for success, arguing emotions naturally intensify before a fight, causing even harmless remarks to be taken the wrong way. Ilia Topuria, however, saw things differently, choosing to display the same fearless confidence that fueled his meteoric rise instead of getting trapped in an emotional war of words.
Feeling leading into a fight, will it always get ugly leading into a fight? Do you guys need that mentally to be able to fight at your best? Or what is your thoughts on the lead up to a fight in the relationship with the other fighter?
No, I think it definitely doesn't need to be personal. I mean, ultimately, we're going to try to hurt each other. And so I guess that is pretty personal. But that is the job that we do. I never said anything personal. But we're very vulnerable when it comes to fight week. We're very emotional. And so we take everything personal. And so no matter what I said or didn't say, we're going to take it personal. No matter what he says, I'm going to take personal because I have a chip on my shoulder. And this guy's
I'm not gonna take anything personal from you. Don't worry about it.
Okay, I like
Don't
this.
worry.
Okay, I like what we're doing here.
I find the first difference here is that you are gonna try to hurt me, and I'm actually gonna hurt you.
Okay,
That's the difference between me and you. You are gonna try to do something.
Ilia Topuria's confidence kept stealing the spotlight as he tackled questions about fighting outdoors. Asked about the unusual conditions, he revealed his team deliberately trained outside to prepare for that exact environment. While giving Justin Gaethje credit for his accomplishments, Topuria repeated the same message he delivered all week. According to him, the real gap between them is not ambition, but execution. Topuria believes Gaethje loves discussing his goals, whereas he fully intends to transform every bold prediction into reality when fight night finally arrives.
Most confident you have felt going into a fight? How have you been preparing for the outside conditions? Anything different this year or this fight as you know you're going to hurt Justin Gaethje as opposed to think you're going to hurt Justin?
I'm always confident in my possibilities. I always know what I'm able to do inside the octagon. Of course, we are going to fight in the different circumstances since the event is going to happen outside in a garden. And of course, we did a lot of work outside to get used to it. But as I always say, I respect Justin as an opponent. I think he's done great things in the sport. But there are big differences between me and him. As he said, he's going to try to do things, and I'm going to do it. I'm going to deliver. I'm not going to.
Justin Gaethje looked completely unfazed, firing back at the champion's bold claims by suggesting Ilia Topuria might be getting carried away with his own hype. Gaethje confidently insisted he only needs one clean shot to end the fight, brushing aside every prediction about the result. Leaning on years of battling the world's elite fighters, he reminded everyone that bouts rarely unfold as expected, making bold forecasts a dangerous game. While praising Topuria's recent success, Gaethje, despite entering as the betting underdog, insisted the pressure means absolutely nothing to him.
You think he's a little bit more confident than you, Justin? It feels like that's what I'm hearing right now, Justin.
He's and believes everything he says. He sits around and smells his own farts, and he thinks he's God. He's human, just like me. I'm going to show him when I touch his chin, he's going to go to sleep just like anybody would whenever I land my shots. He, again, I mean, I can sit around and say, and like I can predict the future, and I know I'm going to knock him out in the second round at 2 minutes and 10 seconds in the second round, but that's not how this sport works. I've done this too many times to go in there with any expectations. I'm fighting someone that's so good at fighting, world-class fighter, his last three finishes are absolutely spectacular, and I have a huge challenge ahead of me. I'm 5-1 underdog, and of course, the world's counting me out, and I thrive under pressure.
Ilia Topuria shared his perspective on Justin Gaethje's fighting style, describing him as a competitor who thrives when chaos takes over inside the cage. However, Topuria remains completely unfazed, confident that he can keep control even when the fight turns into a wild battle. What stands out is that Topuria appears unconcerned about whatever strategy Gaethje brings into the octagon. Instead of changing his approach, Topuria made it clear that his mission is to impose his own game for the opening moment, control the rhythm of the fight, and showcase his skills on the biggest stage.
On Justin, what do you kind of see from him, and what are kind of some of the holes you think in his game that you can kind of take advantage of?
He's a chaotic fighter. You know what I mean? He needs the chaos in a fight, but I bring calm in that chaos. And as I told you, like at the end of the day, I don't care what he's gonna bring in the fight, what's his strategy or whatever. Like I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna do my thing, and I'm gonna tell you my strategy. My strategy is to go in and take your head off. This is all I'm gonna do.
Okay, and Mr. Gaethje,
So scary, man. So scary.
Okay, that sounded like you're a little scared there. I mean, it didn't sound condescending at all there. That sounded very genuine.
Of course.
Absolutely.
That's what we do. We're both going to try to fucking knock each other's head out. That's what we do. That's what this fucking game is.
The war of words kept escalating as the conversation turned toward fight strategy. Justin Gaethje revealed that he relies heavily on his coaching staff for film analysis, trusting them to create a game plan designed around his biggest strengths. He also claimed Ilia Topuria's confidence about keeping the battle standing could quickly vanish once the real action begins. That statement instantly caught the champion's attention, as Topuria rejected any suggestion that he would hunt for takedowns, declaring he plans to settle.
I mean, I have the best coach in the world. I rely on him to watch a lot of film and instill the game plan into our workouts. I learn by action. I don't need to talk about it. So my coach has instilled the game plan, and we have a method to how I'm gonna to be effective in my striking. And I'm ready for him to shoot and try to take me down. He says it's gonna be a stand-up battle, but after I hit him a few times,
forget about it. I'm never gonna shoot for a takedown.
I just want to make him talk so that I can make it wrong.
Yeah, you will see. You will see. There are not gonna be takedowns from my side, at least. Maybe you are gonna try to shoot for a takedown.
I might take you down.
Hurt you.
It's called mixed martial arts. I'm not sure if you remember.
Yeah, just do it. I'm ready for everything. Whatever you want to do it.
Ilia Topuria quickly shut down any doubts surrounding the unusual atmosphere expected for the upcoming showdown. He insisted that he has already survived intense pressure situations, leaving him prepared for anything and completely unaffected by the massive spotlight surrounding the event. The Georgian fighter made it clear that all the attention and hype surrounding the fight simply do not matter. According to Topuria, everything will eventually come down to what happens inside the cage. He stressed that whether the
thought or preparation for the surroundings, for the area, this is obviously going to be a spectacle. It's going to be outrageous. You talked about being one of the biggest UFC events of all time. I think that's an accurate depiction of what it's going to be when it's all said and done. Whether people are like watching it or hate watching it, whatever the case, there's going to obviously be a lot of eyes on this, but it is going to be a different setup than what you're used to, Mr. King. I think you are.
It's going to be a little bit different, but I've been like in many situations. I don't care who is going to be in there. At the end of the day, it's going to be me, my opponent, and we both are going to fight in the same circumstances. So it is what it is.
For you, Ilia.
All I know, the Mr. King, all knows is that I'm going to put him to sleep in the first round.
All right, well, we'll watch Saturday, Paramount Plus. UFC.
Don't blink because it's going to...
The Fight Week drama has reached another level, and Michael Bisping recently explained exactly where fighters should draw the line. According to Bisping, trash talk is simply part of the game, allowing fighters to attack skills, training camps, or personalities. However, he made it clear that some subjects should never enter the conversation, especially family members and